What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to our brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a new look Miami Heat rebuild. Before we get into this Miami Heat rebuild though, guys, if you've not hit that subscribe button already, make sure to do so. We're trying to reach 6,000 subs for the end of August, and we're able to do that. I'm going to repay you guys with a giveaway. Also, in the last video, I asked you guys for your video idea rebuilds, and you guys left me a lot of good feedback, and trust me, I'm going to be using those. It's just a matter of getting these new look rebuilds done first. I'm going to be going on a vacation, so I needed to record in bulk anyway and pre-record some videos, so those ideas will be used. I really liked them a lot. I saw Jason Tatum's 76ers rebuild. What if the 76ers never traded up to get Markelle Fultz? I saw Lauri Markkanen, or the Bulls never traded Jimmy Butler. I saw stuff like that. No, this is definitely going to be fun, and I think those ideas were awesome, and I'll be using those, trust me. But other than that, guys, I think I will upload a second video today, guys. I asked you guys if you wanted to see a double upload, if you guys liked them. Most of you guys said you did, so we're going to experiment with it a little bit. I'm going to try I think I'm going to upload a challenge rebuild later. I'm not sure what it's going to be just yet, but it's going to have to do with the wheel or MT Central. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but let's go ahead and focus on the task at hand. We have Jimmy Butler going to Miami this offseason. They failed to get a second star next to him. You know, the league is full of duos now, and I think Miami was definitely pushing to get another player next to him. They tried for Russell Westbrook. There's some rumors around Bradley Beal, and there was rumors around Chris Paul. Now, I don't think I'm going to get either three of those players because I think getting Bradley Beal might be a little bit tough. I've gotten it before. I'm going to try to get somebody I've never gotten before. We'll see how that goes. And then Chris Paul, I don't want his contract, obviously. But worst case scenario, I guess we could get Chris Paul if things don't work out, but I think I will be playing Justice Winslow at the point guard position in this video because he is known as Point Justice. Goran Dragic needs to be traded before the end of the season, and I think it makes sense to just go ahead and do that right now. Now, I could just use him in a big trade at the trade deadline, though, which I think could make some more sense, just because his salary is there, and you could, you know, use it as a filler in order to make a big trade. I'm not seeing anything just yet. And I have no idea who I'm going to want just yet. So I guess I will wait till the trade deadline to trade Goran Dragic. But let's go ahead and look at the rotation as it is and see what they got going. So they have Goran Dragic starting. I'd rather start Justice Winslow if I'm completely honest with you, and that's what we're going to do. So Justice Winslow, we have Jimmy Butler, Derek Jones Jr., James Johnson, Bam Adebayo at the center, Goran Dragic coming off the bench, Kelly Olynyk, Dion Waiters, and Myers Leonard. Actually, Kelly Olynyk and Myers. Have you guys know that Spider-Man meme when you know, they point at each other and they're the same thing? That's what I think about Kelly Olynyk and Myers Leonard. They're literally such similar players. I could move both of them to the power forward. I could move one of them. I think I want to move Myers Leonard and him to the power forward, though, just because I think I want to go ahead and kick James Johnson out of the rotation if I can. And they still want to start him, surprisingly, which I personally don't want to do. I think I'm going to start Olynyk. And we're going to kick James Johnson out of the rotation entirely. Actually, you know what we could do is we could send Tyler Herro to the G League this first season, which might make some sense. So actually, I guess we'll put James Johnson back in, and I'll deal with the rotation. So James Johnson will get some minutes, I guess, and then we'll roll with that. I'll move Myers Leonard back to the backup center. That way we have a backup center playing there. But other than that, guys, I think this will be the rotation up until the trade deadline, and Tyler Herro is going to go ahead and head to the G League since he's not getting any minutes anyway. I'm going to go ahead and send Chris Kendrick Nunn to the G League as well. Actually, no, he's only on a one-year deal. So I'm going to send Okpala there instead. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this real quick brief entry here that we have. So I'll go ahead and simulate to the trade deadline to where hopefully we can maybe acquire a second star in this very first season. We'll see what happens, though. We are in the month of December, and I really don't want Chris Paul. I really don't. So, and I like the idea of starting Justice Winslow throughout the video. I like the idea of getting Marcus Smart, who's going to be another nice defensive player next to Jimmy Butler. I'm thinking about building this team off of defense, and I know as I'm saying that I'm about to get Enes Kanter, but if Enes Kanter was our bench center, that wouldn't be bad. So let's see if they'll take this. They want our lottery pick. Okay, so it is a lottery protected pick, and they'll give me Tremont Waters. I really don't want to give a lottery protected. What if I give you my 2023 pick instead? And let's see if they do that. No, they want my. Okay, no, you're crazy now. Let's go back to the original trade. So you wanted a what was it? You wanted my 2022 first round pick for Marcus Smart and Enes Kanter. I really don't think that I should have to give up a first round pick, though. I really don't. So I'll give you my second in a 2023 first rounder. That's not going to matter in the video. So yeah, we did it. All right, so we just got Marcus Smart and Enes Kanter, who I think are going to be decent pickups at the trade deadline. No, they're not amazing, but I have a bigger picture and plan, so that's why I've made this move. But We have Justice Winslow, Marcus Smart, Jimmy Butler, Kelly Olynyk. Enes Kanter as the starting center is not going to happen. I want and Bam Adebayo still getting the starting minutes, so I'm going to give him about 30. I'm going to give Marcus Smart, and we'll give Justice Winslow about 31 as well. So, yeah, this isn't a move that's going to take us over the top at the moment. No, it's not. Trust me, that's not what my plan was here. But we did get something in return for Goran Dragic, which was the main thing I wanted. So, I'm going to go ahead and move this to a defensive lineup. Eric Spoelstra is a defensive-minded head coach, and I'm going to try to build this team around defense. So that's what my plan was. We got Marcus Smart and Jimmy Butler. Justin Winslow is not a bad defender himself. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off the season, and then when we get into the offseason, I plan on picking up more two-way players that can, defend the perimeter. We're in the offseason where we did not make the playoffs. We actually went 33-49. Let's go ahead and look at the player stats as it stands, but I have big plans this offseason. Jimmy Butler had 22 points. Enes Kanter was our second leading scorer, which is a no-no. We definitely need a little bit more production out of Justice Winslow and other players across the board. So, yeah, that's the plan this offseason. But other than that, we do have the 8th pick overall, which is awesome. We definitely have some contracts like Dion Waiters. I think I want to get rid of him, of course. So, let's go ahead and trade Dion Waiters while we can. We can get a couple first. Danny Green. Danny Green actually would be nice. Ricky Rubio. Covington for Dion Waiters straight up, man. I almost love the idea of this. I really do. If we can, you know what? I actually think I'm going to go with the first round picks instead. Danny Green wouldn't be bad, but I think I'm going to get the picks instead from the Hawks. The Jazz, we'll go ahead and grab those from the Utah Jazz, as unrealistic as that was, but we'll do it anyway. So, yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then as far as what we can draft here at the 8th pick overall, probably nothing too great, but let's see what's out here. We have Cole Anthony at the point guard, Trent Warford. To be honest, the Miami Heat right now, we have Jimmy Butler, who is like 30 years old, and if he's going to be the guy for the next few years, I don't picture trade. I don't really see how, drafting somebody would make sense. We could trade Tyler Herro as well, but I feel like that'd be very unpopular. Kevin Love, I got him in a Miami Heat rebuild before, and it just didn't really work out. Terrence Ross and Aminu, Karooks, Malcolm Brogdon, Josh Hart, Drummond, Norman Powell. So, I mean, there's some offers out here, that's for sure. Robert Covington and Cody Zeller. Mario Hezonja, the 10th pick, and Dragon Bender, Gordon Hayward, Jay Crowder, Precious, and Terry Rozier. I don't know what I want to do here. Terrence Ross. Do I want to go with Brogdon? Not really. We already have Justice Winslow and Jimmy Butler at the guard spot, so I picture what's his face being a starter. We could get Clint Capella, who I haven't gotten in a while, or I could get Covington. But I like the idea of getting Clint Capella. I don't want to trade another first, though. So the 8th pick for Clint Capella, that's, it's not bad. That's going to give us the center. And Bam Adebayo could come off the bench now. And I know Clint Capella is a little bit better defensively, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Olynyk and James Johnson accept, and we're going to go ahead and get... We could probably package a couple of our players, too, to acquire another star, if I'm completely honest with you. We are still in the offseason, and I'm going to try to get Draymond Green here to complete the idea of putting this perimeter defensive team around Jimmy Butler, and I really like the idea of getting Draymond Green. If I can get him super cheap, just signed a contract extension, and they want Okapala for Alec Burks. You know what? We'll go ahead and do it, man. Welcome to the Miami Heat, Draymond Green. Now, I don't know how good you'll be for us, but I think you're going to be a lot better defensively than what we had in Kelly Olynyk, so I really like our team now. So let's go ahead and give Draymond Green some potential, and let's go ahead and give Tyler Herro some potential as well. That way, because he's like the one young player I'll be playing in the rotation, I think. And then, now we look at our 9-man rotation that we're about to have. Let's go ahead and see what it's looking like. So, we have, let's say, 9 players right now. They want us, okay, this is what I like. So, they got Justice Winslow, Marcus Smart, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Clint Capella. That is nice defensively. Enes Kanter, Tyler Herro, Bam Adebayo, and Myers Leonard. Okay, I don't need Enes Kanter. I really don't. So, could I, and, all right, no, I have another player I want to get, and I'm going to see if I did not mean to go to edit playbook. If I can get this guy as well to come off the bench for us, I think it's going to be nice. So let's see if we can get him. I'm going to go ahead and throw in Enes Kanter, and he is on the Timberwolves, and that is Robert Covington, who has very nice perimeter defense as well. And we'll give you Eric Gordon as well. I did sign Eric Gordon to play for us, but he's not getting any minutes. And just like that, we got Robert Covington. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this 9-man rotation is looking like now. We have Justice Winslow, Marcus Smart, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Clint Capella, Tyler Herro, Bam Adebayo, Covington, and Myers Leonard. That is very nice defensively as far as our starting five. And we're at a 4.5-star rating with our defensive proficiency, which I like that a lot. That is looking awesome. So we're going to go ahead and keep it at defense. And as far as the coach game plan, we really don't have another scorer outside of Jimmy Butler on the roster still. But Jimmy Butler, and I want Justice Winslow to step up as a scorer. So let me see if I can give him a little bit more minutes. Go ahead and take some minutes away from the bench a little bit. I want Justice Winslow getting some buckets out there as well. So Justice Winslow, I need you out there and score 20 points per game next to Jimmy Butler because I think you have the potential to do so. Other than that, guys, I'm going to simulate to the end of this season, and let's just see how this team does. Just like that, our guy Justice Winslow just averaged 22 points, which is exactly what I wanted from him. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 46% from the field, and 33% from 3, which is pretty respectable percentages. 86% from the free throw line. Yeah, and I gave that man an extension at the extension deadline, and I think it was well-deserved, so awesome stuff. And he had a steal a game, which is cool to see as well. Doc Rivers, which is your coach of the year. Jokic is your most valuable. James Wiseman is your rookie. Kyle Lowry on the Cavaliers is your sixth man. Very odd. And defensive player of the year goes to Giannis. All right. All NBA first team. We had Kyrie Irving, John Morant, Giannis. All right. I don't need to read all of them, I don't think. And that's looking pretty good. I'm hoping to get at least one player on our all defensive team. So let's see. Did we get anybody? No, we did not. That's all right, though. So we are currently the first seed in the Eastern Conference, though, which is awesome. But let's go ahead and look at the player stats. Did Jimmy Butler even average 20 points? And he did. He had 24 points, and Justice Winslow had 22 points. Jimmy Butler doesn't need another all-star. We already have him here in Miami, and that is Justice Winslow. I'm super happy that he had a season like that. Tyler Herro arguably should have won 6th Man of the Year with the way he just played. Holy moly, 15 points off the bench. Pretty nice. Clint Capella with 14 and 11. Did his thing. Bam Adebayo did his thing as well. Marcus Smart, Covington. So yeah, the bench, contributed very well. Draymond Green doing his thing. Not much of a scorer, but he does go out there and do all the little things that you want him to do. And let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Chicago Bulls in the first round. So we're up 1-0 to start. 2-0, 3-0. If we can win a championship without me signing another All-Star, that would be insane. That would be crazy. That would probably be my favorite rebuild of all time if I'm able to do that. But we'll see. So we are okay. No, we don't go up 1-0. I shouldn't have assumed, but we do even it up with Philly. We're up 2-1, 3-1. Nope, 2-2. Please go up 3-2. We do. Can we win a 6? Game 7 situation. We're facing the Philadelphia 76ers in Miami. Let's go ahead and see if we can complete it. All right. Just go to the Eastern Conference Finals, please. They're looking pretty good. And just like that, we beat Miami Heat, or beat the Philadelphia 76ers, I should say, to go on to the Eastern Conference Finals. And now we're facing the second-seeded Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat them as well. We're up 1-0 to start. 2-0. 2-1. Okay, please go up 3-1. We do. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. Do not blow a 3-1 lead. Oh, my gosh. All right, we're going to a Game 7. I just knew it, guys. I knew it was going to happen. So let's see if we can come here and make it to the NBA Finals without LeBron James. We don't need LeBron. We don't need Dwayne. Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to disrespect Dwayne Wade. That's just disrespectful because he is Miami. Literally is. But we didn't need LeBron to make it to the NBA Finals. Justice Winslow with 24. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And now we're facing the Denver Nuggets. So we just made it to the NBA Finals with the team I assembled. Very, very awesome. That is home built, man. That is house made. But 2-1, 3. Okay, we're down 3-1 though, unfortunately. So let's see if we can get back in this. If we do not end up winning the championship here, I do have a move in mind, but it looks like we are going to be able to win this one, which is awesome. So can we force a Game 7? I don't know if they would get home court advantage. We were the first seed, but I don't know if they had a better record than us, if that matters. But actually, they would get home court. So let's see, though, if we can beat the Denver Nuggets here on our home floor. And no, we do not. So we do lose in 6 games in the NBA Finals. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get it done. Like I said, though, I do have one move I could make that I think could make us a little bit better if I could get them. We'll just have to wait and see. And it would be a third scorer on our team. But or I could just keep the team the same and run it back because I really like how the team played together. Eric Spoelstra, of course, is going to stay. I'm going to go ahead and get a defensive-minded. No, we can't. I don't think we're going to be able to find a defensive-minded assistant coach. Maybe we can. I'll go ahead and look to see if I can. Assistants, where are you, assistant coaches? We have balance. I think most of them are just balance. I don't think any of them are like. So we'll go ahead and get this guy to be our assistant coach. Sign him up. Our trainer is fine. Then we go to the draft. I don't think I'm going to draft anybody. I don't really think I need to. We have the 19. Oh, we have 2 first-round picks, so maybe I should try for something. So I was thinking of possibly getting who was I was gonna trade Marcus Smart. I was thinking of possibly getting Victor Oladipo. I don't know if he's still under contract. He might be on a 1-year deal. He has $23 million on his contract. He would definitely be an upgrade at that shooting guard spot. So, and he definitely fits the bill as far as defense is concerned. So I'll try to get Oladipo, because why not? I mean, it might upgrade us a little bit. So let me just see what they would want. Actually, I know what they would want. They probably want Jimmy Butler or something. So let me see if I could just trade Marcus Smart for Oladipo straight up. Just kidding, I can't do that straight up. But let's just see. We need $5 more million in the trade. Is there anybody worth $5 million in this? Okay, Alec Burks. Need $1 million more in the trade. Myers Leonard probably is going to get it done. So Marcus Smart, Alec Burks for Myers Leonard. Let's see if they do it. Oh, of course, you have a no trade clause. I don't know why I would ever give you a no trade clause, but I did. Lucky me. Covington, Tyler Herro. So for now, we really don't have anybody we could trade, and I really wanted to. Okay, man, we need like literally $1 million more in this trade, and there's no one else I want to trade. I don't want to trade Tyler Herro, of course. Covington, I don't want to trade either, because I think he was probably nice off the bench for us. Myers Leonard, if only you didn't have a no trade clause. So I guess I'll let the computer draft a couple of first rounders here, sign both of them, and I'll include them in the trade. And maybe that'll get it done for Victor Oladipo. But I know we're going to have, what's his face as a free agent, Bam Adebayo. So let me see if I can get Oladipo now. I'm hoping we can. So let's go back to it. Victor Oladipo. But I almost don't want to trade for Oladipo, just because I still want to see Justice Winslow just like score the ball like he did last year. Because that was very cool to see. But nonetheless, let's see if we can get Marcus Smart or who else did I want in the trade? Say Alec Burks and one of these guys as well. So let's go Alec Burks in the trade as well. And let's see if we can get Oladipo straight up. No. Okay. How about a future first? Okay. No. How about a second? Okay. Do I trade another first for Oladipo? And no, we're not going to be able to get him. So that's a sign that maybe I should just stick with the team we got. And I will sign Bam Adebayo back. And what I'm going to do is just run it back with the same roster. I mean, we made it to the NBA Finals. I don't know why I'm trying to make a big upgrade. We literally did just make it to the NBA Finals. I don't think I'm losing anybody important besides if I did lose Bam Adebayo. So it's going to be literally the same rotation. So what I'm going to do is re-sign Bam Adebayo, and we're going to run it back, and we're going to try to win a championship this time around. For this last season, we did end up making the playoffs, but this time we're the 8th seed. So we went from the 1st seed all the way down to the 8th seed with the same roster. So that's 2K for you. That really is 2K for you. And I'm not shocked by any means, but it's just funny. So we had 23 points from Jimmy Butler, still in 21 from Justice Winslow, which is still awesome. Tyler Herro had 16, Clint Capella with 15, 11, and 2 blocks. And Marcus Smart did his thing. Bam Adebayo, Covington. Yeah, the stats weren't bad. Could we upset the Brooklyn Nets? Is that something we could do? I mean, we made it to the NBA Finals last year, so I don't think it's too far-fetched. We're up 1-0 on them. Okay, I was hoping to go up 2-0, but they're up 2-1. 3-1, and they might end up just sweeping us, or gentlemen sweeping us in the first round, which would be very sad from going all the way to the NBA Finals down to literally getting beat in the first round by the Brooklyn Nets. You know, it's not like the Brooklyn Nets are bad or anything, but we just got beat pretty badly. So I think I'm going to end the video here, though, guys. I'm going to take my W. I mean, we made it to the NBA Finals without getting a single another I mean, we had Draymond Green, but as far as another All-Star is concerned, we didn't get another one next to Jimmy Butler, and we made it to the NBA Finals. Almost won a championship. We did just lose in the first round here to end off the season, or end off the video, which is, you know, very sad. But Justice Winslow also averaging 20 points, over 20 points per game. I'll take my W there. I think that's very nice to see. You know, you don't usually see that in this game. So, and the Pelicans win the championship with Zion Williamson as your Finals MVP. Remember, guys, to stay tuned for the video later tonight. I'm not sure what it's going to be just yet, but it's going to be some type of challenge rebuild. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.